Today, we're breaking down a major new change in taxes and what it means for workers, especially women in lower paid roles. With the recent adjustments to national insurance contributions, there's a lot of buzz around who's really bearing the brunt of these changes, and we've got all the details for you. So here's the big headline. The national insurance tax rate for employers has jumped from 13.8% to 15%, and the income threshold for contributions has dropped. Now, businesses have to start paying national insurance for any employee earning over £5,000 a year, down from the previous £9,100. Labour's claim? They're saying this change is a way to keep their promise of not raising taxes on working people, pointing out that income taxes and national insurance for employees haven't been touched. But let's look at the bigger picture. This new tax change for employers doesn't necessarily stay within the business. According to the Office for Budget Responsibility, a whopping 80% of this tax hike will likely be felt by workers through reduced wage increases or even a pay cut. Now, here's where it really impacts women. The Institute for Fiscal Studies, IFS, notes that women are especially vulnerable here, as they're more likely to be in lower paid jobs that will feel this tax increase the most. With the new rules, employing someone on a lower wage has actually become more expensive in percentage terms than hiring a higher paid worker. The IFS calculates that a lower paid worker could cost an employer 5.4% more, while someone on an average incomes sees a 2.5% increase. And since about 60% of low-paid jobs are held by women, they're going to feel these changes more acutely than men. Helen Miller from the IFS said, "The way they've structured this increase in employer national insurance contributions means it's more impactful on low and middle income people than other tax increases would have been." Now, there's one positive move that's happened alongside these changes. The minimum wage. The minimum wage has increased by 6.7%, reaching £12.21 an hour starting in April. And for younger workers between 18 and 20, there's an even bigger jump of 16%, bringing their rate to £10 an hour. This adjustment helps narrow the pay gap a little bit between age groups, but experts are cautious, warning that raising minimum wages alongside tax hikes might make it less appealing for businesses to hire. So, where does this leave us? While these tax changes might sound good in theory for some workers, the way they're designed means that lower paid workers, and particularly women, will likely feel the strain more. What do you think about these tax changes? Are they fair?